Well, hello everyone. I have right here, I'm talking about learning about Adobe Distiller right here. And you see this right here that I went ahead and opened up this document right here of talking about ticket moving forward right here. And you see this right here, I'm talking about with Distiller, right? And a lot of times everybody might say that, what about where it talks about disability? Like, well, if we're talking about is to where that anybody who's trying to open up, you create a PDF file document, and let's just say that they're exporting the PDF file document, and let's just say that that what they really are trying to do was that they're trying to open up the document and trying to verify information on there, and let's just say that some of that information would be is toward yeah that if they were just experimenting around with the writing and like the text and writing it is and all, but still that but you see this right here, talk about explain and correct and found right here. So anybody who with a disability might even say too that yeah that you whenever you look at a document, right, that usually it's the zoom control. You actually find the zoom control to be just a little bit relevant as well. But on the other hand, that when we do talking about that distilling a document right here, and that we see this right here where he had these big letters right here, and a lot of times it's like yeah. So with all this wording right here, and so that's why it seems that way to where that when we think about distilling a document right here, and like I was talking about before, that you would have right here to like yeah, you would edit Adobe PDF file, yeah, and then add right here these PDF files settings right here. So we have these these menus right here, but like everybody might say, that why do you think that you would want to add more features to a PDF file document? Like say that yeah, with Distiller, you would actually use this to create a PDF file, right? You wouldn't actually use it necessarily. I'm like yeah, if you want to maybe do a little bit more further editing with on that document, but still you see this right here to where that it says, yeah, use these settings to create PDF file documents that are to be checked or must be confirmed by the PDF or, yeah, by IRSO, your standard for graphic content exchange. So I guess, yeah, some of these settings right here, and it's like, yeah, for more information about that, so yeah, so when we do look at these right here, that this is just one page document right here. This is just a one page document right here. But if we see this right here, that you have like yeah, embed for all fonts right here. So really, that anybody, in case if anybody's want to know too, that if you were to actually put on this PDF file document that you have a disability, and let's just say that yeah, first of all, it's like, do you think that maybe distiller would actually read the document to you? And a lot of times it's every time you think about that, oh yeah, well, distiller, you can actually open up the document, but is there a way that you can actually have the document read to you? And more likely that answer right there is involved with a plugin. If there's like a plugin or standard plugin of some kind that you can use, but you have right here talk about for save original PDF images in the PDF file if possible. So you have, yeah, save PDF, save Adobe PDF settings inside of a PDF file. So you have these settings right here, but like everybody might say too, that, really, if that's before or maybe after you go ahead and open up a document. And so when we think about distiller, right, and in case of anybody's want to know too, that, you look at a distilled document right here, and a lot of us might even say too that, with the distilled document, that you see these extra settings right here, and so you're one oh two that that a lot of times that whenever you do think about distilling a document, that what you're pretty, I'm like yeah, you open up that document, but then you have these other settings right here. But still, it's like whenever you do think about that, then you're warned to where that okay, yeah, so if you were to actually distill a document, then what you're doing is to where are you doing further edits to that document, or are you just basically you're looking at that document that's open up in Acrobat, but then you see this right here. Yeah, you have a few more features with that file. So you have right here, this right here is an actual PDF file document that's opened up in Acrobat, right? And so, like everybody might say that you would really only want to work with a few of these if you were trying to create further your PDF file documents, right? So a lot of times it's like, yeah. So this right here was actually a PostScript document. So everybody might say that whenever you think about a PDF file document, though, if you were to open it up in Distiller, this right here is not even a PDF file document. It was converted to to a readable document, but still. So I think about Distiller as another way, as to where if it's kind of like a filter of some kind, but still that whenever you do think about Distiller in a lot of ways, that it's like, yeah, this right here talks about the document right here and the location of the path, from where you have it. And it's like, yeah, your PDF file document. What's that say? Yeah. So is it or is it not a PDF file document? And it says right here that, if it's a PostScript document, but yeah, it was converted. If it was converted to a PDF file document, but still oversized pages and in the high quality print. So either way, that every time you look at a document, though, and you're always 102, that if it opens up just fine in an Acrobat reader, but still you're always 102, that hey, is it a PDF file document or do you have to create a PDF file document? And I'll show everybody here some of these features right here that I have. You have right here the document cloud right here, and then share this document with others who read it for comment. But you see this, all these other options right here, if you want to call them commands. But still, that anybody with a disability is maybe going to even say too that whenever they look at this right here, that the first thing that more likely that they're going to see right here is maybe the first left portion of the page right here, and they're going to maybe say that I don't really understand all this other stuff right here, but like everybody say that the first thing that you see whenever you first select a document is like okay, I see that the file name to that document and all that and the details right here for the document. But you always want to know too, when we do speak about Adobe Acrobat Reader and along with Distiller, that you have the details right here on the left side, but then on the right side that there's like a review, like an overview, and maybe a little bit smaller screen or something where you can actually see what's on that document. And sometimes you're not able to tell what's on there until you actually look at it closely. So you see this right here, and you're warned to where, okay, yeah, you have a better idea of what's on this document right here. But it's like everybody would say is to where, okay, yeah, unless if you zoomed in really closely at it, but still that looking at that right there, and you're warned to where that okay, yeah, that anybody who has a hard time understanding about some of the stuff right here, and you're 102, that okay, yeah, that so you're thinking is toward that you look at a document right here, but all you really would like to do is make copies of a certain document. You would like to make copies, or you would like to add a page. You would like to add a page, or if anything, maybe a few other features that you would like to explore about this. And a lot of times it's like, that whenever it comes to. But on the other hand, that whenever it comes to understanding about that Distiller right here, and we all see this right here, where it talks about explain right here. So in case of anybody were to want to know too, doing our homework though, that you want to know too, that whenever we talk about Distiller, right, that you see this right here, this may take a while, and progress has been made right here. Most of the time, whenever you do look at a PDF file document, you're going to be looking at it maybe just by here, where it shows where it's saved and what type of file it is, but until before they do even open it. So you're always want to know too, if they do have any PDF file receipts or invoices or something like that. And everybody would say is toward it, yeah. How do you even know what the file says until you open it? And even if you do open it, and if you want to make a copy of it or anything like that, but still. But anybody with a disability might even say too that, that the first thing that you think about whenever you do think about any sorts of documents, right? The first thing that you more likely are going to be thinking about is that maybe a sticky note or something like that. So it's like, yeah, so the same things that you would maybe see at your desk, and would the same same features on an actual desk, like on your actual desk, office desk, is that you would see at about right here, like when we talk about sticky notes and everything, you had add comments and everything, and so that's why it seems that way to where that when we do speak about Distiller, right, and 102, that this right here is just one document right here, and you're warned to where that like I was talking about before, that progress has been made in special attention right here, and so yeah, that so if you add so many text right here on this document, but like everybody might say, if you place so many of them to where they're not, that some of them become unreadable, and you're 102, why do you think that you would want to do that? Why do you think that you would want to place so many text onto onto a surface of a document and knowing that they are not going to become readable? And but on the other hand, everybody may even say too that if you're just experimenting around with it, but still that it's not really going to be readable, but just knowing that you go ahead and throw a lot of, put a lot of text and writing onto a document, and everybody might say that, yeah, I can actually see a little bit of the actions that's going on onto this document, but you probably would not even want to recognize that data on a document like this. In case if anybody's 102, then maybe that's another reason why that Excel files are used, and that's maybe another reason why like analytics files, where you can actually see like a graphs, where you can actually see line bars and graphs, appear. You would not even see something like this. So in case if anybody's 102, that if you want to look at the progress that's been going on, for sure that we have our own ways on how we want to do that, but still at the same time, it's like that. Yeah, you actually want to start out with a PDF file document, and then it was converted to a PostScript file before it was actually pre-edited into like exported into a program such as InDesign, or maybe if you did decide to open it up in Acrobat Reader or something like that. But still, so whenever you look at this and you're like, yeah, the full price right here. So in case of anybody's 102, that yeah, that whenever you first start working on this document right here, that there was like these text and writing right here, but you're thinking this toward, okay, yeah, that you look at that document and you're worried toward, okay, yeah, that edit, you add some features right here, and so it's like add features, and so that's why it seems that way to where it yeah, add another file right here, and then so you're warned toward it. So that's if you want to add a file, but then also you see this right here where it talks about. So yeah, so if you want to go ahead and add here general right here. So yeah, so every time you do think about that, then you're 102 that this right here is just one document right here, but then this other stuff right here that we see this right here is that with some of this other stuff right here, and you're 102 that with some of this other stuff right here, but still I'll go and put this right here, and then left right here, but other than that, that you're thinking is that yeah, automatic compress the image quality, and then at the downsample. So it's like, yeah. So anybody with a disability would even say too that that whenever you first you learn how to use PDF file documents for sure, right? That the first thing that you might see whenever you do use it is maybe as a receipt or some kind of like that. But still, if you're going to be looking at any PDF file documents, or if you see a document that can be converted into a PDF file document, then you would look at that and you're 102 that, okay, yeah, really, what is the point of having a few of these other features right here? And so that's why it seems like, yeah, the standard right here, and then you see that right there. But other than that, you have right there is like, yeah, with the disability and all that, but still, there's a way for that up to appear. But anyway, so you have right here trim box to media box with offsets, and then silence standard. So yeah, so whenever you do think about it, yeah, the entry name of the URL color right here. So you just see this right here, and so yeah, so ways on how. See, yeah, neither the box. So yeah, so it's like so whenever you look at the standard right here, that it's almost like that. Yeah, standard and advanced features right here. So the two-paged some X in it, but anyway, convert smooth lines to curves. So anyway, so yeah, it was a PostScript document, but then you convert it to PDF file document. So yeah, so every time you do think about that, then you're 102. That are most of these files PDF files, or were they converted to a PDF file? So a lot of times it seems like that whenever you do check that out, it's like you're 102. Okay, yeah, it's a PostScript document, or no, it was it was converted to a PDF. It was not originally a PDF file document. It was a JPEG image, and I think errors say is to where, yeah, you try that out. If you try a file to a PDF, from a JPEG image or something like that. But anyway, use Acrobat for that most of that. But anyway, so those commands right there. But anyway, nice watching everyone. And have a great day.